Just all of them. Just get those little rubber pads out. And the front screws, even though that one didn't have a rubber pad, now it's all rusty. Ew. You get the back ones out. That one's missing. Somebody stole it. Stole the screw. Do this and it just comes off. It's just nothing. It just comes off. And then you take these one out with a really long bit that will go down that far. Because if you have a short bit like that, it's not gonna go down that far. And Samsung springs are the easiest ones to change. It's just your boxy woxy of springy wingies. Make sure they're all in there. I see 3 of them. There's 4. Oh, don't do that. That was a really bad unboxing. Don't ever do that. If I ever catch you doing that, then you're banned. You're not allowed to do that no more. I can do it though, because I got away with it, and now the police won't never know. The heck? Oh. Get your channel locks. Or if you're a big baby, I guess you could just pull it up with your hands. And they just come out because they were just barely in there to begin with. Wasn't even barely in there. That's not gonna fit. Okay, so don't use that. But all my coworkers, everyone, all I see them use is this piece anyway. You don't need the other piece. Don't listen to them. They're lying to you. I don't know what this is. That's nice. It looks like the same spring. Look at that. Same spring. You don't have to pay $5,000 for some Samsung springs. You just need some whirlpool-y woolies to get a thing done. Get you one of these on there, like so. And I like to do it diagonal. That way the weight of it redistributes a little bit better, and then the only really hard spring kind of is like the last one. Samsung, man. I think all this grease on them, man. And then they wrap it up with the pressure line, and I should probably protect that pressure line, but I've never had any problems with it. Now, this one with the pressure line, I thread the head down under it and try to get it over it. But I don't want to. Hold on. On whirlpool ones, they got the hooks on the top, so you could use the old springs to pull the new springs up. I could probably do that, but Samsung's so easy. Only you just gotta get the bottom of that thing over the lip. If I can grab it, see? That's why it's hard when you gotta grab it, the whole tub, and get the spring in there. Don't matter, just get it in there. So once it's in there, you got it. Oh, see, just like that. Wow, and them Samsung springs, just so bad. But these whirlpool springs, they seem pretty bad too. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna try to change these other ones out too. If this don't work, then I'm out like $80. This better work, SWAPRODS. Or I swear, and I better get paid on this video too. Or I'm gonna cry really hard and make you feel really bad. How is that so easy? See, the last side looks a lot lower. SWAPRODS said it was lab tested, which makes me want to trust it. Somebody's done this, and that stuff worked. Now it's me doing it. Because Samsung rods will cost $100 to $400. Or you get some sketchy Amazon stuff that don't ever work. Everybody on Amazon says their springs wear out in like a week. See, that's a lot better. And they were like the same size. And then when you're in there, you can get all the poop out. It's people poop in their washers and stuff, I guess. Look at all this poop, dude. Straight dingleberries on this thing. Agitating with the load. Everything all good. Pretty good load. So I had to run a calibration mode on it, and I think I had it a little bit uneven because I'm outside. The springs remind me of old Samsung springs that I've changed straight off a whirlpool. So I can't really say how good they are, how long they're gonna last. But all that said and done, ran it, filled it up, and let it try to balance itself. It's not doing bad. But the new springs I saw in the last Samsung I just fixed seemed like it did a lot better. Still got some like pretty good shaking on it and stuff. But look how fast it goes, dude. So I'm thinking whirlpool springs are kind of shitty anyway. It's supposed to last 6 years, supposed to. But I don't think either of them the answer. Maybe LG or maybe GE. Not sure, because LG and Samsung use a lot of the same stuff. Something stronger. And they say you're not supposed to use stronger springs, but because it transfers more of the stuff, but you gotta have something that's comparable. You gotta have something same length and can handle. Yeah, it's a big drum. It holds a lot of clothes. Just something that don't bounce around so damn much. This one was supposed to take a 4-pack. Yeah, the same springs, because a lot of them do 2 and 2. And we're gonna give this away. Seems like it's working all right. I just would not be surprised if I heard something else about it soon. I don't recommend that Whirlpool springs on a Samsung washer. Whirlpool washers, Maytag, they're like really lightweight, and maybe there's some model it might work,
Maybe LG or GE probably has. I would think GE rods might be like better if you can find one the right size, but SWAPRODS needs to go back to the lab some more, because it worked, but it acted like the old rods. I just took off an old Samsung washer with bad rods, and the new rods I put on that one were like super tight. Just all around, these ones are way too weak for this washer.